Herd mentality and market bubbles. Are you buying or selling at the wrong time? Everyone's buying. Your friend just flipped a condo for 90,000 profit. Your coworker says if you don't buy now, you'll never get in, so you jump in now because it's the right time. Welcome to the herd mentality, the silent force behind every real estate bubble and crash. Hey, I'm Hemen, a real estate educator and someone obsessed with the psychology of high-stakes decision-making. Today we're diving into one of the most dangerous forces in real estate, herd mentality. It's the instinct that pushes people to buy at the peak, sell in a panic, and follow the crowd off a financial cliff. This isn't just a theory, it's something economists, historians, and behavioral psychologists have been studying for decades. From the tulip mania of the 1600s to the housing crash of 2008, and even the wild swing of 2020's real estate boom, herd behavior has been a key driver behind every major market bubble. In this video, we're going to unpack why herd mentality feels safe but leads to bad timing, how booms and busts form when we follow the crowd, how to break free and make counterintuitive but smarter decisions. Let's get started. 1. Why herd mentality feels safe but leads to bad timing. As its core, herd mentality is our tendency to do what others are doing, especially in times of uncertainty. It's built into our biology. When in doubt, we look to the group for safety, reassurance, and direction. In real estate, that shows up like this. Everyone's talking about real estate on social media. Prices are rising fast and people are saying, "You'll miss out if you wait." You start thinking, if they're all buying, maybe I should buy too. And here's the trick, it doesn't feel irrational at the time. It feels like you're being smart by not missing the wave. But the reality, you're not evaluating the fundamentals, you're just following the crowd. For example, during the 2021 and 2022 housing boom in Canada, people were putting in offers sight unseen, waiving inspections, and stretching their budgets to levels they previously considered insane. Why? Because everyone else was doing it, and it felt like the only way to win. But when interest rates rose in 23 and the market cooled, many of those buyers realized they weren't investing, they were reacting. 2. How booms and busts form when we follow the crowd. Herd behavior doesn't just affect individuals, it shapes the entire market. Here's how it works. In a boom, a few people make strong returns, their stories spread, demand surges, driving prices up, the media amplifies the excitement, FOMO kicks in and latecomers pile in. This pushes prices beyond fundamentals. Buyers no longer ask, is this a good investment? They ask, can I get in before it's too late? That's the moment the bubble forms. In a bust, interest rates rise or market shifts. Some people try to sell, demand dries up, prices drop, people rush to exit even if it means taking a loss. Now everyone wants out. Even if the property is still good long term, the crowd is running and so are you. This is how emotional cycles override smart analysis. Economists call this reflectivity. The belief becomes reality because enough people act on it. 3. How to break free and make smarter counterintuitive decisions. So how do you stop yourself from buying high and selling low just because everyone else is? Here's the 3 key steps. A. Watch what the crowd is doing and do the opposite, at least sometimes. Legendary investor Warren Buffett put it best, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. When the market is hot and everyone's bidding over ask, slow down. When the market is quiet and people are panicking, start doing your homework. Often, the best opportunities appear when everyone else is distracted or scared. B. Make a fundamentals-based checklist. To protect yourself from emotional moves, create a decision checklist that includes local supply and demand data, rental yield or cash flow analysis, long-term population growth in the area, strata health and financial reserves, and, for example, mortgage stress test projections. Use this list before emotion takes over. It forces you to act based on numbers, not nerve. See? Zoom out. Think in 5 and 10-year horizons. Herd behavior is short-term thinking. You hear rates are up this month, or prices just dropped last quarter. But long-term investors ask, where will this neighborhood be in 5 years? Will this home still meet my life goals in 10 years? What happens if I wait or rush? What's the cost either way? When you zoom out, the noise fades and your decisions become less reactive, more intentional. Herd mentality feels safe, but in the market, especially real estate, is often the most dangerous mindset. It convinces people to chase bubbles. It scares them into selling too soon, and it traps them in regret after the crowd moves on. But when you understand it, when you see it for what it is, you gain the power to break free. Remember, you don't need to time the market perfectly. You just need to make decisions without being dragged by the crowd. If this video helped you understand why timing often goes wrong in real estate, hit that like button. It lets me know this kind of content matters. Make sure you subscribe if you want more videos on behavioral psychology, smart investing, and building long-term wealth. And tell me in the comments, have you ever followed the crowd in real estate or investing and regretted? Let's learn from each other's stories. I'm 𝐓𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐸. Stay grounded, stay rational. And when the crowd runs one way, don't forget to look the other. Take care.